Theo from SeaFar. Theo, you have the floor.
Cool. Hi, everyone. Greetings from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm assuming everyone can hear me. So today we're going to take a quick dive into SeaFar's solution to the problem of IUU fishing. IUU fishing is currently the main obstacle preventing us from achieving sustainable world fisheries. And the problem costs a staggering 10 to 24 billion US dollars each year. And 40% of the impact of this is on West Africa. Now, there's many aspects of this problem of IUU fishing, but it turns out that failure to broadcast vessel location is common to many of them. And this makes sense, right? Let's say I'm a ship conducting fishy business in a marine protected area. Chances are I'm going to stop broadcasting my location. So in other words, vessels tend to go dark when they do dodgy things at sea. Now at SeaFar, we've developed an innovative, cost-effective, and scalable solution to this problem. As you can see, it's a software-based service that leverages machine learning and high-frequency radars to accurately predict in real time the locations of these dark vessels. This service is being offered on a subscription basis to government organizations concerned with coastal security and marine resource protection. Now, given the massive costs of IUU fishing globally, and the fact that around 80% of IUU fishing takes place within the visible region, within the visible range of high-frequency radars, we estimate that this opportunity is worth up to $19 billion annually. Because we're software-based and because we're focused on integrating with existing systems, and also because we have a very diverse customer segmentation, our solution is feasible and it can scale easily. Thank you so much for your attention, and I'm happy to take any questions.
Thank you, Theo. Now for the questions. See one here.
Hi, thank you very much for your pitch. I was wondering who is ready to pay for the solution?
Who's ready to pay for the solution? So I think there's a number of government organizations that have recognized the severe issue of this. Here in South Africa, we have 6 stations in operation. In Europe, there's already 60. So it is a plug and play solution. Because it's software based, it's a low capital capex barrier to entry. So I still need to test the market. We are running on a hypothesis. It's early stages, but I do think people will be ready to pay for this software.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the pitch. Once you have localized the illegal fishing vessel, what's the next action possible?
Right, so that's a very important question. At the moment, what we're working with is a sort of suspicious activity or illegal activity alert system. So we will notify the authorities, and then there can be targeted patrol responses. So say, for example, there's been a vessel, it's in a marine protected area, it's disconnected from AIS, it's been there for an hour. We can say, okay, do you want to send out patrols? In terms of long term, we're looking to partner with satellite imaging solutions, as well as unmanned aerial vehicles, so drones and that sort of thing, to get the more explicit evidence.
Yes, thank you for your pitch. What's the cost of the data you need for your systems, and how reliable is your solution?
Right, so in terms of the cost, we require AIS data, so that's the standard vessel tracking data. That comes in high resolution. It's about 3,000 euros for a year's worth of data. In terms of the high frequency data, that really depends on what sort of strategic partnerships we're able to come at. There's a company, actually a French company called Actimar, and there's a few others that are operating these stations. So if we can form an alliance, it'll be a lot easier and that'll bring down the costs, but it's relatively low compared to our main cost, which is paying out salaries to our developers. I missed the second part of your question. Please repeat.
So reliability of your solution, I mean, can you spot all the dark vessels or just some of them?
Right, okay. So Right now, we're actually raising a grant round just to finalize and get a very clear accuracy for this. Right now, what we're working with is it's a loss function value. So we've seen that it's very low. And we've also seen that the evidence, it looks reasonable. We can see what look like vessels to be following trajectories out of ports and back to other ports. But that's the next step for us to really just finalize and make concrete our accuracy. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, SeaFar.
Cool. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.